In war, there is no question that there are battles, weapons, strategy, and defense involved. The word warfare is mentioned over 300 times in the Bible. This suggests that warfare was a key and crucial part of Israel's history. Fighting seemed constant. For our case, in Iron Age warfare, we're going to have to go back in time. Even more? A little further? Okay, stop. Right there. The Iron Age might not be as glamorous as Brad Pitt claims it to be, but some things certainly are similar, such as the shields and armor. The Iron Age was just plain rough, down, and dirty. Most of the weapons were used for hand-to-hand combat. Some weapons include the sword. The basic sword has been around for hundreds of centuries, but by the time the Iron Age came, it reached some major improvements. These included becoming longer and being double-edged for maximum damage. Another weapon is an axe. When some of us think of an axe for today's use, one chopping wood or a tree might come to mind. The Iron Age not only used it for chopping wood, but for battle as well. Different type of weapons also allowed people to fight, even if they were in the very, very back of the pack. The bow and arrow was by far the most effective of these weapons. It provided the greatest range and accuracy. The arrowheads are made from metal or bone and were either leaf-shaped or barbed. The last weapon is the sling. Although many people think of a sling as a little kid's toy, such as a slingshot, slings back in the Iron Age were in fact an extremely dangerous and lethal weapon. People who used a sling could stand way in the back of the army and still be effective, for the rocks they slung were recorded to fly as fast as 125 miles an hour. The most famous story of the sling being used in battle is the story of David and Goliath. Although Goliath was much bigger and had a lot more battle experience than young David, he was still no match for David's sling. Goliath had a lot more armor and weapons than David, and fought merely through early weapons, while David chose to fight through the Lord.
You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. Today, the Lord will conquer you, and I will kill you and cut off your head. And then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel.
The sling has amazing accuracy. David took aim and fired at Goliath's head. He hit him and killed him. He walked away in sweet victory. And there you have it, a brief history on Iron Age weapons and the story of David and Goliath.